Some powerful raid bosses are returning, and all I want for Christmas is another Cosmog. Here's what's happening this week in Pokemon GO. Starting with raids, Genesect and Mega Banette will continue to be available until Thursday at 10 AM when Mega Latios will take over as both the Legendary and Mega available. Genesect is ranked pretty well in the Ultra and Master Leagues, especially the Chill Drive version that's available now. It's a mythical Pokemon though, which means it cannot be traded. Mega Banette is well worth raiding to get enough Mega Energy if you missed it in October. Mega Latios features in a 6-star Mega Raid, also known as a Legendary Mega Raid, and while it is ranked highly as both a Psychic or Dragon-type Mega, being a Legendary makes it an expensive choice, especially since it's outclassed by more accessible Megas. Its dual typing does make it useful for the candy bonus, but if you have a Mega Rayquaza, you're already covered. Mega Latios will be in raids until December 19th. The week starts without an active event, giving us a chance to explore the seasonal wild Pokemon. On Monday, Max Battles will rotate to a new crop available, including a new addition, Krabby. Krabby will also feature during the Max Monday hour from 6 to 7 PM. Kingler is actually one of the best non-shadow, non-legendary water-type raid attackers, and the first on this list to not need a legacy move to be at its best. That said, Kingler does have a Gigantamax form, so I'd hold off building a Dynamax version unless you really need it. On Tuesday, the Young and Wise event will begin at 10 AM and features a mix of baby Pokemon in 2-kilometer eggs and geezer Pokemon in 3-star raids. The 1-star raids are just full of misguided youth. The event bonuses will be 2 times XP from hatching eggs and winning raids, and there will be event field research and collection challenges. No wild Pokemon are featured, so we'll continue with the seasonal spawns. At 1 PM Pacific Time, the active Go Battle Leagues will become the Ultra League and the continuation of the Fantasy Cup Great League Edition. You can check the schedule in-game to see when the leagues change in your local time zone and to see what's coming up for the rest of the season. I mentioned this last week, but in case you still haven't claimed your end of season rewards, this is for you. If you played GBL during the max out season, and especially if you played a fair amount, you may not want to go into GBL unless you have a star piece running. Literally don't even touch the battle button. The first thing that will happen is it will reward you with a ton of Stardust, depending on what rank you achieved. For hitting rank 20, which requires around 100 wins, you get 90,000 Stardust, plus an additional 45,000 with a star piece running. The weekly Spotlight Hour runs from 6 to 7 PM on Tuesday and will feature Murkrow. For 1 hour, it will be everywhere in the wild at a boosted spawn rate. The bonus will be 2 times catch XP, but this is yet another Pokemon with a low catch rate, making Ultra Balls and Raspberries your friend if you want to take advantage of this spotlight. Honchkrow is fine as a dark or flying type, but at 100 candy to evolve and a Sinnoh Stone, I wouldn't recommend building one unless you're a new player, and in that case, evolve one you find at a high level and don't waste your Stardust powering it up. Be sure to Mega Evolve a dark or flying type for the extra catch candy. On Wednesday, the weekly raid hour runs from 6 to 7 PM and will feature Genesect again this week. An instant raid will appear on most gyms at 6 PM if there are players nearby with the game open. The raid will last 25 minutes, then there will be a 5-minute break before the next 25-minute raid will appear. Pokestop Showcases will end on Wednesday and Sunday at 8 PM. Enter them for easy Stardust and XP, and you could earn premium items if you place high enough. As mentioned, the raids will change on Thursday at 10 AM local time. On Saturdays and Sundays in December, Tier 5 Shadow Raids will feature Shadow Regice. As a reminder, Shadow Raids are in-person only, no remotes. Regice is a pure Ice type, but you're better off building a team of Glaceons for Ice-type raid attackers. If you purify it, it isn't ranked too badly in the Ultra League. On Saturday the 14th from 2 to 5 PM, Duskmane and Dawnwing's Necrozma will feature in the first ever Fusion Raid Day. These Pokemon were introduced to GO back in July during GO Fest. Similar to a raid hour, instant raids will appear at most gyms every hour on the hour starting at 2 PM, and completing the raids will reward you with either lunar or solar fusion energy depending on which form you go up against. You'll then have a chance to catch a regular Necrozma. It requires 1,000 fusion energy to fuse Necrozma with either Lunala or Solgaleo. This required around 10 raids to collect for each type during GO Fest. It will be no small feat to get 1,000 of each during this raid day if you're starting at 0. However, without a Solgaleo or Lunala, or at least a Cosmog to evolve, you won't be using the energy anyway. If you only have one of these fused Pokemon, focus on that energy. If you have neither, I'd personally recommend going for lunar energy, as Dawnwing's Necrozma is a top counter for more raid bosses. That way, once we do get access to another Cosmog, you can evolve it into Lunala for fusing. The remote raid limit will be increased to 20 from Friday at 5 PM to Saturday at 8 PM Pacific Standard Time. So if you're up for spending the Pokecoins, that could help you complete enough raids to get the energy. As for the event bonuses, you can get 5 additional free raid passes by spinning gyms, but you can only hold 1 at a time, so you'll need to do in-person raids during the event window to make use of these. You can save a free raid pass from Friday, and will get another 2 by default on Saturday, thanks to the Dual Destiny season bonus, so that's 8 free raids you could do during the event. The shiny odds for Necrozma will be increased to 1 in 10 for these raids. And of course, there'll be an event ticket to level yourself up up to a Fusion Paid Day. The paid ticket bonuses will be active until 10 p.m. local time, so you can take advantage of them for other raids after the event is over at 5 p.m. It will get you 8 additional orange raid passes, bringing your total in-person raiding potential up to 15, plus your rewards from completing raids will be upgraded with 50% more XP, 2 times Stardust, and an increased chance for Rare Candy XL. The Young and Wise event will then end at 8 p.m. on Saturday. The weekend Pokestop Showcase will then end at 8 p.m. on Sunday, and the new seasonal bonuses for Dual Destiny will continue to be active until March 4th. And that's it for the week ending Sunday, December 15th, 2024. Remember, games like this monetize your impatience. Take it slow and stay safe out there.